How often can I use a nasal aspirator on my baby? A baby nasal aspirator can be the answer to your newborn baby's discomfort or sickness. Using a baby nasal aspirator can help your baby breathe easily through his/her nose without discomfort. When your baby's nose is blocked, it can also interfere with his/her breastfeeding. Please subscribe and click the bell icon so you stop missing out on important news and resources for parents. Types of nasal aspirators. Self-suctioning baby nasal aspirators. This type of nasal aspirator is the most effective due to its consistency. They also remove mucus from your newborn without spreading germs, as there is a one-way suction. Bulb syringes. Baby nasal aspirators. This type is considered the second best because hospitals usually give a bulb syringe nasal aspirator to parent after they discharge you with your baby. One of the major setbacks of this bulb syringe is their limited suction, which leads to more insertions, hence, more irritation and hassle. Battery-powered newborn aspirator. This is a strong device, but they are not much more effective than bulb ones. They help get the outer mucus significantly well with no hassle. How often can I use a nasal aspirator? Suctioning your baby's nose regularly is not advisable by experts. Babies' noses are very sensitive, with lots of tiny little capillaries right at the surface which can get easily be damaged and irritated without much agitation. It's recommended that you should suction your child's nose 2 or 3 times per day. Proper usage of nasal aspirator. Parents have to be extremely careful when they want to suction their child's nose and not be too aggressive when inserting the nasal aspirator. When you notice any nose bleeding, irritation, or swelling, discontinue using the nasal aspirator. When to use a nasal aspirator. Nasal aspirators should be used when you notice your child is having some difficulty breathing and having constant problems with sleeping and eating. It is advisable to use saline or have your baby sit in a steamed bathroom before using the nasal aspirator. This helps loosen the mucus. By doing this, it helps remove the mucus easily, and it will be efficient and won't get you to a situation where you will have to use the nasal aspirator many times. Conclusion: keeping your baby healthy is a tiresome process, so do not be overwhelmed or neglect important details. Some of the biggest tribulations can be prevented by simple health care procedures, such as using a baby nasal aspirator when your baby has a cold.